this is our last morning in Mossel Bay, so good morning from Mossel Bay. We are going to fire up the engines here shortly and head out. We should have a long enough window to get all the way to Hout Bay, which is just before Cape Town, and it should take us approximately 36 to 40 hours. So here we go. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying them. I sure would like to hear from you if there's other things that you'd like to see or know, questions, other things you would like us to film. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll have a good day.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon.
Departing Mossel Bay on Monday, 1st of August. Beautiful, flat calm seas. Be motoring until 12 o'clock. There's a happy couple, owners of Estrella de Mar.
So John put out the fishing line. This bird can see the lure and he keeps diving on it. Hopefully we don't catch a seagull right off the bat. Peaceful out here. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. The sun is going down. We are here. We are headed to here, which is Cape Agulhas. So we're on a straight line. Oops, I keep touching it. We are on a straight line headed towards Cape Agulhas. We have the wind on our stern. We have the spinnaker up and the sun is setting. It looks a little pinker than it really is because of our windows, but it's awful bright. So we are 62 nautical miles away from Cape Agulhas, and we're going 8 knots now. Anywhere from 7 to 8 knots. So we have less than 10 hours to get there. We're going to pass it at night, of course. But there's nothing we can do about that. Well, all I can do is show you on the map. There's Cape Agulhas. We just rounded it. I don't think you can see. John is out there doing a sail change. I can see this lighthouse and a bunch of lights along the shore, but that's it. That's all I can see outside. The stars are out. It's absolutely beautiful. In spite of what you might have learned in school, Cape Agulhas is the geographic southern tip of the African continent. It's located at 34 degrees, 49 minutes, and 5.99 seconds south, 20 degrees, 0 minutes, and 5.49 seconds east. In the northern hemisphere, that equates to just north of Santa Barbara, California. The Cape was named by Portuguese navigators who called it Cabo das Agulhas, which means Cape of Needles. That's because they noticed about the year 1500, the direction of the magnetic north, which is the compass needle, coincided with the true north in the region. It's also the beginning of the dividing line between the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. Of course, oceans don't have neat dividing lines, so there is no exact spot where one stops and the other starts. But in the 1950s, the International Hydrographic Organization split the oceans at the longitudinal meridian of 20 degrees east, which runs directly through Agulhas en route to Antarctica. The Indian Ocean on the east is warmed by the Agulhas Current, which flows down from the tropics, while the Atlantic on the west coast is cooled by the icy Benguela Current, which comes up from the Antarctic. The changes in temperature along the coast bring about changes in marine life. One example is the prolific kelp forests, which prefer the colder, nutrient-rich waters of the west coast. Because these kelp forests grow all the way along the west coast past Cape Point toward Cape Agulhas, this supports the argument that the dividing line between the warm and cold waters is more often closer to Cape Agulhas than anywhere else. However, because of the effect of the southeasterly and northwesterly winds, the warm current can on occasion drift even as far as the Cape of Good Hope. Just west of Cape Agulhas, on my early morning watch, this happened. John heard it even before I woke him up, and he came running outside to replace the belt.
Same one back on that got ruined in a few days, or a different style that's a little bit wider. Let's try a different belt. Let's try a different belt.
That one was only a few days old?
This was new when we bought the boat.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll try this. I'm sure that's what it is. It's different size pulleys.
ocean. So this is where John just had to do the engine repair. Just off Dyer Island and Danger Point. Drama on the high seas. So can you see those islands way out there? They're rocky islands with some really big breakers. We're probably 2 nautical miles, 2.5 miles away from them. And there are breakers as high as those rocks are. Anyway, that's where John just finished the engine repair. So I'm just gonna make some drama out of it. Engine repair off Danger Point. Will they make it? Only on one engine, and we're right off of Danger Point. That one's Danger Point right out there, but there's Dyer Island. Can one engine keep us from drifting towards the rocky shores of Danger Point and Dyer Island, while John repairs the engine as quickly as possible? Anyway, we were never in any danger whatsoever. We're quite a ways away from them. It's quite peaceful out here.
These are the mountains just east of Mossel Bay.
Okay, so here's our current position. Cape of Good Hope right there.
Okay, let's stop right here and get something right. That is not the Cape of Good Hope. This point is the actual Cape of Good Hope.
Big giant rock right there. I don't know. There's the Cape Lighthouse. Pardon me, it's hard to be still while you're zoomed in on a boat. Good morning from Hout Bay. You can see I have my own little pack of Cape fur seals. And I just love it. You hear them at night, but I don't care. And Hout Bay, we pulled in last night about 10:30. It's absolutely beautiful. Surrounded by these mountains. So we have our first visitor come by to greet us. I've also already found the local dock cat who lives here on Ford's boat. Ford was the one who helped us get here. And a gentleman down the way who has a dog named Jack. So I have animal friends already.